Step one is you'll take this piece out right here. I usually grab it from the bottom with a hook tool and just yank it, and it'll pull itself out, and then you kind of easily pull it right here on this edge, and then it will pop itself out right here. And then you're going to disconnect this ribbon cable for the heated seats, disconnect these two for the HVAC, and then I'll show you what to do from there. Next step is going to be you're going to remove these Phillips heads right here and these T20 Torx right here. Basically, the Phillips will allow you to remove the radio, and then this is the carriage behind that you have to take out the T20 Torx. Alright, these are going to be the 4 Torx that you're going to take out after you remove the 2 Phillips. And then basically you got one down here and you got one down here, and that will remove this whole entire cage from a single din to be able to accommodate to fit a double din in there. After you remove these 4 Torx right here, the T20s, you will also have to remove these 2 8mm bolts down here because it's a bracket that holds this whole entire piece in for the carriage. Now we're going to have this huge hole here available to be able to accommodate the double din. Here's your harness. I've got the HVAC plugged back in. Now we're going to go ahead and start wiring up the harness that plugs into this and getting everything ready. We're going to do a relocation for the heated seats in here. Sorry about how loud the AC is, just want to give you an update on how this harness is. Harness plugs in here. We got it all wired up into this PAC piece right here. Basically wires into the Sony, RCA is here, and then there's a steering wheel piece that plugs in right here. And then everything should start working okay once we get sound and everything like that. But just wanted to show you what it looks like with the wiring harness and everything plugged all in. We removed these 3 screws underneath the dash right here. We're gonna take it down so we can run the Bluetooth mic, and this little speaker right here we're gonna plug into it. So we're gonna unplug on the back side of this. There's a plug right here. We're gonna unplug that and plug our new harness into this, where this goes right here, and it will plug into there. So that way the speaker will still work. So if you see that harness is the same as this one, we're gonna plug this one in and run it into the PAC harness. So unplug the factory one back there and plug this one into the back of it. If your car has the heated seat control buttons underneath this, you also have to remove this trim piece right here, which we're getting ready to do. We're going to pull this up, and then the heated seats are going to be relocated down into here where the cigarette lighter and everything is. This is the METRA piece, 9306, the heated switch panel, so that you can put everything into there. It comes with a ribbon cable and everything for the extension, and I'll show you how that goes along. This is where the heated seat relocation is going to go. This METRA part right here will go into here, and that's where the buttons will go. To pull this up, I literally could just yank it up with my fingers. You want to be very delicate with it, but you just want to basically pry it up, and then it's going to come right up over this, and everything's going to this piece will just snap out, and everything will go all as one big piece. And then there's 4 Torx underneath this from the bottom side that we have to get to, and I'll show you how to get to that as well. Okay, we pulled this piece out. We got it all out right here. Basically, you have to unplug this piece right here. I'm going to go ahead and put this back into park. And then that's the plug that unplugs from it. So then everything will all be one big piece right here. Now, I got a bunch of bolts in there, so I can't flip it all the way over, but if you look underneath here, right there is a Torx, and right there is another Torx. Those are the Torx that we're going to remove to replace this whole entire pocket, and I'll show you how to do that. Now you must route the ribbon cable up underneath and then go through, there's a channel, and then it's going to pop out through the back here. I'm just going to do that for you, okay? That way it comes back in and plugs into the back of this. Alright, so we have the Sony 5000 installed. Put these Torx back in over here, the T20s, to hold it into place. We've got our HVAC controls right here. We're going to go ahead and cut off this little section right here. I'll show you what it's going to look like afterwards. And there's our heater controls are right here, which we're going to have to plug into the back of here. I'll show you the difference. The left side is stock, and the right side I have modified and cut just to be able to accommodate where we're going to be fitting it in at the bottom over here. So you have to cut that much off right there. And that's the stock. That's after.